Black.
I'm the Mrs.
And this is Seven the Slayer. Welcome to Chopper.
Roll some.
Stay tuned and enjoy.
Do that over. You ever started?
Hello. Welcome to Chop It Up. Chop it up.
Hello, people. This is Jay Black.
Seven the Slayer. Where the big titties at?
Hey.
Today's episode, season 1, episode 3.
Top 10 Dead or Alive.
Top 10 Dead or Alive. Today we are actually talking about the top 10 movies of 2019 and the top 10 of all-time music artists and top 10 of all-time TV series.
So it's very important when you come up with these lists to make sure that you think of all the people, all the movies, all the series.
Yeah.
Well, movies we just want to do 2019, but for the artists and the series, TV series, we're going to do of all time. So let's kick off with, and also we're going to have the current events as we usually do. So let's kick it off with the top 10 movies. Let's start with Jay Black. What you got for your
Well, the top 10 movies that I came across that I saw in 2019 that I really did find interesting or enjoy was number 1 was Avengers Endgame, The Irishman, Uncut Gems, Hustlers, The Joker, Dolomite Is My Name, Star Wars The Rising of Skywalker, The Dark Phoenix, Shazam, and Good Old Boys.
Okay, that's all right. That was a cool list.
I'll hit you off with mine real quick.
All right, here goes Seven the Slayer with his list.
Knives Out. If you ain't checked this out, that's with my boy from James Bond, 007, the newest one. He played a detective in there, little girl. Y'all like that movie. Check it out, Knives Out. I'm a Car Man, Ford versus Ferrari. Epic movie. True story. Oh, boy, Batman and my boy, what is his name that played Matt Damon?
Oh, yeah.
Kristen Dale and Matt Damon.
He's a hell of an actor.
Yeah,
He's a hell of an actor.
They did their thing. Take it on the little anime side. Alta. That was a good movie. It was basically about an android. Long Shot. Little comedic romantic.
That was a real good movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't put it on mine. I have enough room, but
I mean, I like my boy, but what's her name? Charlie Theron. I still can't get over her dressing black boys in dresses, but I mean, I like that in the movie. The Hustle with Anne Hathaway and the big chick from Pitch Perfect and shit. That was a good movie. They was both hustlers, and she was on to her game, and one was poor, one was a rich hustler. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, Little, you gotta support the black movie.
Little
was a good movie. You gotta support that.
That was a good movie.
And that little girl made that big movie.
Now, I will tell you, this movie has been around for ages, but this remake was great. The Terminator. That was a great remake.
I didn't get to watch that.
I still didn't get a chance to see that.
That one was actually good because they took it a little step further. They put legacy in it. So basically, they brought back actors from the first one. So you really need to watch the one with the girl from the Game of Thrones, Genesis. Okay. Watch Genesis and then watch the new Terminator that just came out because they bring my bitch back, Sarah Connor. And boy,
I heard they brought her back in there.
Did you know what she had to do to get that body, boy?
I know she had to work that shit out.
Oh my god! But then they wanted her to gain some more weight. They told her. She's like, "Fuck out of here! I look good." And yes, you do, Mama. You look good.
Yeah.
Another one. I like action movies. I like action movies with female killers. Anna was a good one.
Anna was good.
Anna was a good action flick.
Anna's my baby mama. But Brightburn, your alternate superhero. No, I like that. Your alternate superhero.
That was it, for me. It was different.
I'm waiting for the other ones. If they actually accomplish the other ones, because one of the movies that didn't make it to my list was Glass.
Oh.
And that was a tri-series. But
you know how long people have been waiting on that series?
But that's what I'm saying. I hope they don't do that with Brightburn because people are going to lose interest. And then, I like hopeless romantic movies a little bit.
Of course.
You know the guy from Everybody Hates Chris. Everybody knows he's gay or whatever. But The Wedding Year. The name of the movie is The Wedding Year, and it's basically about a young couple. They're both in LA, both kind of looking for love. The one girl basically just dates guys for cash. She's on an app called like Tinder, and she basically just swipes away to see who can cook. They both lie on their app dating. They're both not rich, just LAers trying to make it in the world. And they actually hook up, have a great time. She's thinking it's going to fail. He's looking for a long-time relationship. It ends up going through the ups and downs, and at the end of the movie, they actually do make it together, but it's not your normal lovey-dovey, sappy love story. It's actually,
really?
Yeah, it's actually a good movie. The ending
And what's
is
that
good.
called again?
It's called The Wedding Year. It's actually on Amazon Prime right now.
I'm gonna
Check
check
it
it
out.
out. I'm writing that
Yeah,
down
we
right
definitely
now.
want to.
Shout out to Prime. They ain't paying me, but put that discount on your boy Bill.
Hey,
Showing up.
we'll
Throw it
shout
out.
you out, Prime. You pay us. So, on to the next topic. Top 10 music artists of all time. So this is where it's going to get a little deep, a little controversial, but I think we can handle it. Top 10 artists of all time. I'm going to go first since I'm the lady. And my artists are a little eclectic, but let's just go ahead and go down the list. I have LaKaylee, I think it's 47. She's a rapper and a singer. I have Missy Elliott, rapper and singer. Tiana Taylor, rapper and singer. Miss Toni Braxton, best
R&B.
alto of all time.
Okay, alto, okay.
That's my girl. Jasmine Sullivan, Miss Erykah Badu,
Gotta
the
put her on that
Baduism.
list.
Fantasia with all her yelling and screaming. I love a person that can sing.
The Big Lit Band.
Yes.
Her ass, she yells too fucking much.
But
for
she
me.
can blow. But she can blow though. That's my girl. Miss Janet Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you nasty. Performance, no, she can outperform anybody, even Beyonce at her age today. My son, Chris Brown. Yes, he's my son. And Nipsey Hussle. That is my boy. The marathon will never end. I had to put at least one hip-hop artist.
Rest in peace, Nip.
And rest in peace.
Shout out to Lord London.
Yes.
Shout out.
Our prayers and heart is with you. So on to let's get skip around.
I'll take the next one.
Okay.
My list of artists is, first one is Jay-Z, second one is Biggie, third is Tupac, number 4 is Nipsey Hussle, number 5 is Currency, 6 Big Sean, 7 Pusha T, 8 Jadakiss, 9 Action Bronson, and 10 shout out to Prodigy, rest in peace, but Mobb Deep.
Alright,
I do
good.
that.
Good.
Alright, so I will say my favorite rapper that's out here right now that's killing the game, I don't care what nobody say because I ain't like him in the beginning. He's not on my list, but it's Gates. Shout out to Kevin Gates. That boy killing it. Fuck what you heard. But my list goes Big, Michael Jackson, Prince, Jill Scott, Wiz, Khalifa, Nip, gotta have a Nip. Marathon continues. I'm gonna put J in M, but I'm gonna put M before J.
Oh.
Man, how you gonna put Eminem before Jay-Z? You serious?
I'm serious.
Really?
Oh.
Look at body of work.
Jay's body of work going against Eminem's
Yes.
body of work? Man, no way.
M has never copied another man's lyrics. So in
Well-
the artistry game, if we want to go lyrics for lyrics,
Okay.
if you want to go lyrics for lyrics, M has never copied another man's lyrics.
No. See, that's the thing about.
I don't care. It's re-recording another man's lyrics, whether you take it another way or not. He is not.
You can't hear us.
Who?
The Paul Dame, but we'll put a recording. I don't know.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, like I said, M ain't never recorded over another man's track. M ain't never used another man's verse.
Right.
Eminem have you thinking. Jay-Z has actually just been one-sided when it comes to his music. Now, when he comes as a person and a mogul and a philanthropist, then yes, Jay-Z, I give him that he's done more. But when it comes to his art, his lyrics, He's a basic rapper. Just like everybody else. He's right there with Cam. He's right there with Nas. I'll actually put Nas lyrically before Jay-Z. Jay-Z has just put more of a body of collective work, checking on with Beyonce and other artists and everything. Jay-Z took what Puffy and Big did and took it further. That's all Jay-Z did. And I salute him for it.
No, see, with me, I'm a Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z did more than that. Like, even though sometimes in hip-hop, somebody might take a lyric.
Go ahead.
The whole thing about Jay that I like, the craft of...
I don't like recycled lyrics.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a recycled lyric. It's the way you use the words. So
I got exactly what you're saying. Not to cut you off, and you let me know if I'm right or not. Some Jordans came out. We both like them. They black and blue. You rockin' with the all black, with the blue. I straight color block it and make it work. Same shoe, I just did it a different way. It's the same thing Jay did. When I look at Eminem's work and when I look at the whole 8 Mile and everything and the Detroit and the rappers and everything, you got to understand from being an underground artist, he has never copied another man's lyric. He's always been creative enough to have his own lyric and his own spin.
Right.
Never reverse the rhyme. I mean, I can't say it about any other artist, but that's why I put him up there with Jordan. That's why I like Jordan Lucas so much, the same as you. Shout out to him. Because lyrically, that's when you know you're confined by your, like, all right, Jim Jones, product of my environment. Home.
Jim.
Yeah, that's when you know you're a product of your environment. And I respect Jim Jones and them because his raps are a product of his environment. And he never shied away. Same with Jewels and the rest of the game.
Right.
When you look at Kanye, I ain't never heard Kanye recycle somebody's he took the auto-tune.
Well, I only fuck with Kanye West because of his beats and shit like that. Like, lyrically wise, like, he lost his mind for real.
So if you want to join in the conversation, our topic right now is Top 10 Dead or Alive. We are on hip-hop and R&B. Top 10 Dead or Alive.
I mean, but if you want to be top, Crusados is the best fucking group of all time.
Who's that?
Crusados. That song I played you earlier from the Desperado movie.
Right. Matter of fact, did you finish your list?
Yeah, I finished my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go on to the next topic. Before it gets a little heated up in here, we're going to talk about the top 10 TV series of all time. TV series, episode, whatever, even if it didn't last.
Jay Black and Seven the Slayer. Jay Black and Seven the Slayer. Jay Black and Seven the Slayer. Jay Black and Seven the Slayer goes to America. Jay Black and Seven the Slayer goes to Zamunda.
Oh my God.
Wakanda.
I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
The Adventures of Jay Black and Seven the Slayer. Best 10 TV series of all time.
Lordy, man.
Came out in 1986.
So, Seven the Slayer, since you got so much to say, what is your top 10 of all time?
All right. Well, I'll tell you this. All right. You got to have Game of Thrones. And when you mention Game of Thrones, you got to mention The Kingdom. But Arrow, Game of Thrones, Watchmen, The Umbrella Academy, the #1 show, and if you ain't watched it, you better watch it. It's on USA, Queen of the South. That's a bad bitch right there. I tell you, I like women in power. The Shy, All American. Shout out to the black people. You know, Taye Diggs in there. I know the black community feels some type of way about Taye Diggs and everything, but I will tell you, All American is a great TV series. It's about to be on its 3rd season, so if you ain't catch up now. You got your 1st season on Netflix, 2nd season on the Fire Stick, or whatever your streaming service is. But go get it, baby. And then The Mandalorian. And my last one but not least, Altered Carbon. That's a Netflix series. Check it out.
What's the name of that again?
Altered Carbon. It's got your boy Falcon from the Avengers in it. And he also was in another joint, Black Mirror. But I prefer him in Altered Carbon.
Got you. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Alright, I'll go next. My top 10 series or TV shows are Good Girls, Big Little Lies, Stranger Things, Love is Blind, Game of Thrones also. I'm gonna take it back to Girlfriends. I'm gonna bring it back to Mrs. Maisel, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Grownish, Black Love, that's on the OWN channel. And I'm gonna take it way back. I've been watching this on Netflix for the past, month or so. Cheers. That's one of my all-time favorite shows. Diane and all of them. Norm and all of them. So, yeah, those are my top 10.
BET Uncut and Booty Talk 6.
Oh, yeah, you can't say you can't forget the basement.
Well, my top 10 TV series are Good Girls, Raising Dion, The Ranch, Love After Lockup, Grownish, the original Star Trek, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Game of Thrones, Mad Men, and my all-time favorite, Blacklist.
So you said the original Star Trek. You talking about Captain Kirk in there?
I'm talking about the original Captain Kirk.
Look.
80s babies, we know.
Alright, I'm an 80s baby, but I give you this. Captain Kirk, I fuck with him. I like it that he left it alone and he reinvented himself and he made the commercials, the hotel commercials. And then he passed it on to the girl.
His daughter.
Yeah, that's his daughter in real life.
She funny as shit, too.
Mm-hmm. She was the wife in Kevin Hart's movie. The Ringer.
Yeah, his daughter, no, I'm thinking about,
Really? That's her.
I gotta watch that again now.
But I will tell you, Captain Picard, man. Xavier. That was my Star Trek. Reading Rainbow, black guy on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was, you know. Yeah. I mean, don't get me twisted. I love Spock and all that. And I give it to the Star Trek movies. The last 3 Star Treks, their movies that they made with the Captain Kirk, they was actually pretty good. Spock made the movie. Cause what's her name? I love her ass. She played in Columbiana.
You talking about they played Aurora?
Yeah, in Star Trek.
I forgot her name.
I love her name. Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe something.
Zoe Salana, I think it is. Yeah, cause she playing Avengers and Guardian of the Galaxy. I'm mad she married, cause boy, I like him like that. I like him all types of ways.
Crazy. So we're gonna move on to the current events. So,
hey, all you chicks out here still wear. All right, look. We in 2019 we ended lace fronts. I'm tired of all you women wearing lace fronts. You need to eat right, do something with your head. Let you know if you smoking cigarettes and eating bean pies and chips and Doritos all the fucking time, your hair ain't gonna grow, baby. You a plant. You need water. You need green. Whether it's weed or vegetables, but you need green. All that cheese and all that bullshit you put in your body, and now they done fucked you up even more. Yeah, I bet you ain't know this. I'm about to put you to some shit deep. This ain't the Trick Daddy shit, but I'm about to put your shit on some deep shit. Yep. Guess what? Y'all lace fronts coming from China. This shit was in the news. Check it out. Lace fronts from China got coronavirus in it. Before all y'all motherfuckers say, how the hair gonna have it? You know the coronavirus will stick to metal for more than 12 hours. Plastic surfaces, up to 8 to 10. Well, you saying, that come from China. You know, that's more than 8 to 10 hours to get over here. That shit's sealed in a box, baby, so the whole box contaminated.
Air sealed.
Right, and then you don't know when the Chinaman bring it over, and I'm not saying Chinaman to be discriminating either. But when they bring it over, because they the ones owning the beauty stop and everything, y'all think y'all getting it from Malaysia and all that shit. Grow your own hair, baby. Be natural. Be true to yourself. Clean yourself. And be proud of who you are in the mirror. You don't need that lace front. It's about to kill you.
Yes. So take care of yourself. Grow your own hair. And stay away from them lace fronts.
Stay away.
So next on current events, Squeegee Kids have been hired to help distribute meals in Baltimore during the corona pandemic. Community activist Erica Alston Brock told Channel 11 that the Baltimore City Mayor's Office of Children and Family Success is staffing the sites with participants in the Squeegee Alternative Plan. So far this week, the Squeegee Kids have assisted in serving 6,900 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner combined at the 8 sites, which include Westport, Latrobe, Cherry Hill, and O'Donnell Heights. So I think that is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So they got the Squeegee Kids off the street.
Y'all can stay the fuck from off my truck.
Stop it.
Fucker.
But they got the Squeegee Kids off the streets, and now they're helping serving meals. And I think that is something awesome. Thank you to Miss Erica Alliston Buck. So the next thing on our
Well, hold up. Let's just go back to that topic real quick.
Uh-huh.
So why they recruiting them Squeegee Kids? Let's take it a step further. I'm preaching. Y'all need to tell them. How about we get them some jobs afterwards? How about we get them in some certifications
Well,
to
I
help
think
the
that's the foot
elderly?
in the door. I
To
think
help
that's
the
the foot in
elderly
the
and
door.
everything. Get them some jobs, because if you can trust them to do this, then boom, boom, boom. That should be a certificate and a step in the door for them to do something else, so they can do something and not be out on the street. Now, granted, the squeegee shit was a great idea, but they not organized enough to do it correctly. So y'all boys, y'all young boys, stay up, get your money.
And fight for what you want and fight for what you need. Don't just let them give you whatever they want to give you. Make sure y'all stand up for yourselves. If it's that many of y'all can start a little union and make sure y'all get it right and keep it tight.
Read, motherfuckers, read.
Yes.
Go to the library, online, whatever. If you want it, go get it.
So next on the current events is child care providers must close by the end of day Friday, today, by the Maryland School Superintendent. Beginning at the end of the day Friday, all child care programs are to be closed. Superintendent Karen Salmon said in a statement, during this state of emergency, child care programs have been established by the state to serve only designated essential personnel. The programs are being provided at no cost to designated essential personnel. So only your emergency responders and hospital care and all that stuff, those are the only people that's going to be able to be provided child care. What's y'all thoughts on that?
So check this out. I'm actually happy with that. Because some of you motherfuckers need to have your kids and stop sending them to the daycare all fucked up for the daycare lady to take care of. And for the parents that don't do that, salute to you. But at the end of the day, why would you want your child somewhere where they can be in contact with something else and bring it back home to the house? So your child should be the utmost important thing to you, and you keep them safe.
Well, I just came across a video a few minutes ago, and it's a lady from, I forgot what state she's from, but she just quit her job because she's a nurse working in the hospital. And she quit her job because they were trying to put her on the floor with all the people that had coronavirus, and she quit because she has little ones at home, and she doesn't want to bring that stuff home, and she's very upset, and she doesn't know what to do. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, she fucked up because she shouldn't have quit.
Why's that?
Because by her quitting, she's basically, sorry about that, guys. By her quitting, she's basically gave up all her rights and legalities. She's quit. So for whatever reason, she's forfeited her rights to whatever is going to come into play. All she had to do was go to HR and make a statement and say that she didn't feel comfortable and explain her arrangements and allow the company to respond to what they can and can't do. Even if the company came back, even if the hospital came back and says, well, look, we're short of staff, we can't do this, blah, 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 blah. All she had to do was then take it to the media then, or get her a lawyer or whatever form of action, but still be employed.
Now, so what should people do that are in those situations that work in the hospital?
All right,
Well,
so
they
I know
are
a nurse.
considered as essential personnel. Aren't they?
All right, so I know a nurse. She's worked in hospice, she's worked in ICU, and she's actually working with the virus right now as we speak. Now, with those nurses that do that, they are giving, right now, they are offering up to $4,600 as a minimum payment to workers that are working with coronaviruses. And you're only getting 2 to 3 patients. That's a minimum of $4,600 a week. Maximum is about maybe 6. 6 racks.
Sure.
So there's money to be made out here for the nurses that want it. But for the nurses that don't, the hospitals are not pushing. So I think this lady actually did a little bit, she jumped the gun and didn't do her research. Now maybe she did, I don't know what state she's in or whatever. But I know a lot of these hospitals don't want to be in the media regarding turning away or firing of nurses because of the coronavirus and something of that magnitude with her children. So maybe a little bit more into it with her.
So wouldn't the people that work in the hospitals, wouldn't their children be more at risk than any other children as far as the parents are the ones that's in contact with these people that...
Well, yes. I mean, let's talk about the ones that are using the same mask all day.
Yeah, this lady we just watched, she been using the same mask since Friday.
But that's because of supplies, and that's why you see the National Guard coming in with the supplies. But the problem is you got the media acting like the National Guard is coming down to shut down the city, so then they're acting wild when, if you actually look at it, there were tanks coming in. Yes, tanks are always going to come in as a deterrent. But do you see tanks riding down the street? No, you saw them coming in on a train.
Right.
They have to protect the supplies because this is a biological warfare weapon. It's the same as if they were over there in Iraq.
Right.
You gotta protect the supply. So that's just a mandate when it goes to that. But when it comes back to the nurses and the supplies and everything, they're trying to. New York is at its weakest right now.
Yeah.
Because it's the boroughs. You can't control. You really can't control what comes in and out of that city. It's very hard. The city, the state itself. A lot of rich people, a lot of people with money, blah blah blah. A lot of people not with money that get in and out of that state and come in over a boat. I mean, shit. Take a look at Gangs of America. That was a true story. But man, we did 19. I'm sorry, because that was a movie right there. Just to go back into Gangs of New York, but that wasn't 19.
Your list is done.
I know, but that wasn't 19. I'm just saying that was a good movie. Gangs of New York.
So to get back on the coronavirus, to give you guys some stats, every morning at 10 a.m. the website is updated on the confirmed cases and deaths. We're right now as of 10 a.m. this morning, we're at 774 confirmed cases in Maryland as a whole and 5 deaths in Maryland as a whole. It seems like a slow creep, but it's creeping and it's still scary.
So I'm gonna put it to you like this: a close friend of mine, she was an intern of mine for a company I won't mention. Very good girl, church going, blah blah blah. You know, family very clean, orientated. I mean, people you wouldn't think get it. Her grandmother has it, her aunt has it, and the cousin.
Sad.
Prayers out to her right now.
Yes.
The crazy thing is the grandmother and the aunt are both in the ICU right now, and they're talking about the grandmother's not going to make it.
Wow.
Right. So you see how severe this really is and how it can take you out. But the crazy thing is, let's not get it twisted. Keep hope alive, because the media is only showing you the deaths right now. They're not actually showing you how many people survive.
Right.
So yes, it is crucial for you to go out to the website and look at that and look at the statistics. But like I said, you keep yourself clean, cook your own food, just stay quarantined for a little bit. The other things, they was talking about health tips. A lot of people saying heat kills it. A lot of people saying cold kills it. Right now, if you do have it, they're saying some of the home remedies, a sauna, blow dryer to the nose. I know that sounds extreme. But heat, the same way but what you got to understand is the concept of a virus is you inhaled the virus. That's the way you basically contracted it. So if you contracted that way, you can't kill it by an injection.
You gotta burn it out.
Right. But how do you burn it out when the body itself stays at a certain temperature, but your nostrils are set to stay cool? That part of your body is set to stay cool.
But I don't even think that's the issue. I really feel like this is one of those diseases where...
Well, it's not a disease. It's a virus.
Well, I'm going to say the virus...
Because the virus attacks the system. The disease, you don't get rid of a disease.
Okay, so with a virus, With a virus, I feel like with this one...
That's your Magic Johnson. Shout out.
I don't think it's a cure for it. I feel like it's one of those things that it has to burn out. itself.
Well, no, and that's why I said remedies. So, like, all right, you heard Slim Thugger got it. Slim Thug, he got it.
They just announced Scarface has it.
Wow.
But his situation, he just announced on it's a video out right now if anybody want to check it out, Scarface. But he just said he took the test on the 10th. He just got the results back and they told him that he has it. But he took it again on the 20th because they can't find the results from the 10th. So he still hasn't gotten the results back from the 20th, and here it is. Today is the 27th.
Well, because the hospitals now are turning away. Basically, the hospitals, if you dying, come in. If you ain't dying, fuck off.
Well, the way Carly B put it is, they only
coronavirus.
It's
real.
But she was saying that they're not in New York. Where she's at, I think New York. They're not accepting people that aren't over a certain age. If you're not a senior, they're not taking you seriously unless it gets to a certain level.
Because you have the antibodies to fight it if you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Now, that don't mean, like, all right, there's some motherfuckers about 5 miles down the street having a fucking party.
Yep. Right now.
I mean, literally, you could come outside and hear them on the terrace. And more people are coming. Coronavirus! They having a corona party!
Oh my God.
I don't fucking know why. But you gotta take this shit serious. If it ain't your loved ones, your family members, people that you normally been around all day, because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to quarantine yourself. But if you ain't been around these people or you don't know what their whereabouts or who they fucking with, period, don't be around them. Honestly, because you basically that 14 days is bullshit. Honestly, you don't know when it's going to come because everyone's body, meaning that their makeup and design is different. They're similar in certain aspects, but different in others.
We all got different blood types. I mean,
All
some
got
of us have
different
similars, but the blood type, the chemistry, your DNA, everything can hit differently. So. And we also have to remember that they're still figuring things out. This is still new.
China was on the front of the roller coaster, y'all.
Right, but this is still new. So every day
we on the back of the bitch.
They're like, oh, this is what causes it. Oh, this is what happens. Oh, this is what happens. Oh, this is not a part of that. Like the lady was saying on the thing we watched. She said people were getting in car accidents coming in with CAT scans that had similar symptoms to coronavirus, but they didn't have the coronavirus. Like, they're still looking for what to look for.
I'm gonna read you something from a guy, Dion Ng, on March 20th at 10:36 p.m. He says he's from China. He says, I've been noticing the exact trend going on outside of China as far as the mood of the overall activities related in the quarantine lockdown goes. By having 2 months head start over here, COVID-19, it's in effect like me talking to you guys from your future. After my post, and he gives you a little link or whatever, I'll see if I can post it up on the pod for you guys to check it out later. I got a bunch of DMs from friends with additional questions, so here's the general breakdown of what I witnessed for the last couple months over here. The first 2 weeks, which you guys are going through now. Absolute confusion, anger, finger pointing, conspiracy theories, helplessness, can't think of how to disinfect jack, hoarding supermarkets, items, face masks, blah blah blah. It's dawn that the continual daily cooks is going to suck big time. I know a lot of you are hurting from cooking. But check this out. After cooking and eating them good meals and taking care of yourself, look at your body. I bet your body react different. But back to the story. There's all still many people in denial. Many still refuse and adhere social distancing, not realizing this is a big deal. People are arguing daily whether or not they should be allowed outside. No one's in the mood to talk about work-related issues just yet. A lot of time is spent online trying to gather information on what the fuck this virus has to project. Yes, he says, what the fuck. The next thing he says, week 3 to 4, realization that he kicks in and the shiznit's for real. So basically, week 3 to 4, it gets real. A lot of people getting more sick, The numbers are increasing. The infections are coming up. Small businesses are closing. Complete shutdown. People crying over checks. China been through this already. And their houses are about the size of your bedroom and a closet.
That's
so
what Cardi was saying about New York. Like, they got little apartments.
China and New York are similar. So if you're crying, shut the fuck up if you're here in Baltimore and be blessed.
Well, you really can't say that because you got households in Baltimore that's overpopulated inside.
That's because you choose. Everybody got it right.
Well,
No. Everybody got it right. And I'm going to break it down to you about everybody got it right.
Well,
because even me, I was fucked up in this situation. Financially, mentally, and a lot of things. But if you put your foot down and say you're going to do something, and I ain't trying to get religious on you motherfuckers, if you put your foot down and say, God, this is what it's going to be. Do you agree?
yeah. I mean,
Then you're going to get what you need to get.
Yeah, most
But a lot of people played around games, not doing what they supposed to, doing this, doing that, and they ain't got their money right, and they stuck with Big Mom and Big Who or whatever, or they calling like, what's her name off and set it off. The rent due. I need that $400. About to slide on that dick. But that's your choice. You've been living this choice for the last 6 or 7 years, so I don't want to hear you cry wolf now that there's a fucking pandemic.
Right.
Well, like you said, everybody has their choices and everybody has their cross to bear. So we're going to leave that at that.
Fighting demons every day, bitch.
We're going to leave that at that, and we want to say thank you for joining us on Season 1, Episode 3, Top 10 Dead or Alive. And anything you guys want to say before we go?
Hey, check this out. Wash your hands, wash your privates, alcohol baths. Wish Hazel was good. Strap up. No, don't strap up 2 times. The rubber break. If you got to strap up 2 times, don't fuck that bitch. If you got to force it, don't fuck that bitch. If you calling her over in COVID-19, don't fuck that bitch. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Stay safe. Love you guys. It's 7 to Slave.
Only thing I'm gonna say is stay up, stay healthy, and stay blessed up. One love, y'all. This is Jay Black.
This the Mrs.
And y'all have a good night.
All right, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Podbean.
And let us know if you got something you want us to talk about, or something you feel you need to air on your chest, and you may want to see it as a topic on the show.
And
we appreciate that.
If you would like to come on live with us, please inbox us on one of the platforms, Facebook or Instagram, and we'll be sure to get back to you shortly. Thanks.
Have a great night.
Show up.